Sergeant Mascoro recovered a plastic container with methamphetamine.
First name Buck?
Yeah, Buck.
All right, you're going to jail today. Come on out here.
You have to have a warrant to enter into someone's house. This is the raw scene right here, uninterrupted.
On April 28, 2023, at approximately 12:34 p.m., Sergeant Mascoro was involved in a critical incident which culminated in an officer-involved shooting and resulted in the death of Buck Larimore and critical injuries to Sergeant Mascoro.
In the year 2002, I was no-knock raided by the Chief of Police, Michael Moore, of LAPD with an entire SWAT team, twice in the same month. Since that date, I began studying the history of America and constitutional law. I am an autodidactic constitutional law scholar. Over the past couple years, what I've done is I've been able to devise a system, understanding that the police have created a very rigid set of policies, procedures, and protocols that they use to arrest you. I've also created a very rigid set of policies, procedures, and protocols for you to follow that gives you back the power when you're forced to interact with these jackboot thug pigs. It has become a tyrannical jackboot thug police state, prison state, death state. I will win the governorship and I will change the policies from the top down.
Welcome, everybody, to another rendition of Delete Lawz. What's going on out there in the land of the unfree America? How is everybody doing tonight? Can everybody here do me a favor and just hit the like button, if you would, please? Thank you for coming. I super appreciate it. I'm going to show you a video right now of a cop who gets himself shot. Please subscribe to the channel. You're not ready for what I'm about to show you. This is absolutely horrendous. Thank you guys so much. Get your cop cards, your trifles on DeleteLawz.com. JBTP is running through the chat. I'm going to get right into this video. You guys, please hold on to your hats. You're not ready for what you're about to see.
On April 28, 2023, at approximately 12:34 p.m., Sergeant Mascoro was involved in a critical incident which culminated in an officer-involved shooting and resulted in the death of Buck Larimore and critical injuries to Sergeant Mascoro. The intent of this critical incident brief is to provide transparency to the public, an accurate representation of the events that took place, and to provide context for the incident. All footage shown is that of Sergeant Mascoro's body-worn camera. For investigatory purposes and to provide privacy for some individuals contained within the video, small portions have been redacted and their identities concealed. Sergeant Mike Mascoro is a 24-year U.S. Air Force veteran.
Okay, now skip the BS. Don't let them say he was a 24 U.S. Air Force. If he was in the Air Force for 24 years, then he should have known you have to have a warrant to enter into someone's house.
With 8 years at the Thermopolis Police Department. Additionally, he has served as a sergeant for the last 2 years. Thermopolis Police Department, along with the Hot Springs County Health Department, had been conducting an investigation based on complaints of methamphetamine use and distribution out of McDonald's by employees. On April 28, 2023, at approximately 9 a.m., Sergeant Mascoro, along with health inspectors and a Hot Springs County Sheriff's Office deputy, responded to the McDonald's as part of this investigation. While there, Sergeant Mascoro encountered Buck Larimore, who provided Sergeant Mascoro with incorrect information pertaining to his identity.
Oh, it's a good thing you're getting those McDonald's employees. They went in and out of the bathroom and they're doing METH. Boy, thank God for this. You know what? Scratch this. Got to end the broadcast. Sorry. Time to celebrate Mascarmo. You were getting McDonald's employees. Man, you were going right to the top of the kingpins, huh? We as taxpayers, we want to fund that. We can't wait to fund you going after McDonald's employees who are doing METH. Listen to what they're investigating. Listen to why Buck is dead.
Additionally, Sergeant Mascoro and the Hot Springs County deputy discovered methamphetamine concealed in the baby changing table in the bathroom immediately after observing Mr. Larimore enter and exit the bathroom in a short amount of time.
So this dude, that's right there behind this big guy.
After observing Mr. Larimore enter and exit the restroom rapidly after his arrival, Sergeant Mascoro discusses his observations with the Hot Springs County Sheriff's deputy.
Squatted down. Jamie told me that he took off over here, and I came around. He was coming out of the bathroom. So.
How much gloves on?
Yeah.
Inside that compartment, there's like little
Okay.
type of something inside the room.
Sergeant Mascaro conducted a search of the men's restroom. A canine alerted to drug presence at the baby changing station. Upon an in-depth search, Sergeant Mascaro recovered a plastic container with methamphetamine.
First name Buck.
Yeah, Buck.
Last name.
Larimore.
Sergeant Mascaro spoke with Mr. Larimer, having reasonable suspicion Mr. Larimer had been in possession of methamphetamine. Sergeant Mascaro compelled Mr. Larimer's identification. Mr. Larimer misspelled his last name and provided an inaccurate date of birth. Sergeant Mascaro also offered Mr. Larimer an opportunity to submit to a drug screen in order to exonerate him as a suspect. Mr. Larimer declined.
Larimore. And what's your date of birth?
12/17, 88.
And what's your address?
I prefer not to give that to you.
Sergeant Mascaro left the scene and later discovered Mr. Larimer had intentionally provided incorrect identifying information. Sergeant Mascaro also learned Mr. Larimer had left his work shift early without telling anyone.
Oh, how did he leave the scene? He left early. McDonald's has his address, his phone number, his social security number, his date of birth. They got him.
Sergeant Mascaro contacted the Hot Springs County Attorney's Office and provided the details of the investigation. The county attorney agreed Sergeant Mascaro had probable cause to either cite or arrest Mr. Larimer. Sergeant Mascaro arrived at Mr. Larimer's residence to take him into custody.
Look at the trailer house. Get to the trailer, boys, quick. He's got the METH. Get to the trailer, quick. We got him, boys. Round him up. Look at the trailer house they're going to. It's going to get a lot worse. It's going to get this goes real bad here. You're not ready for what you're about to see.
Sergeant Mascaro was the only officer on duty and was not able to secure an additional backup officer. Mr. Larimer eventually came to the door, and Sergeant Mascaro informed him of the charges and advised him he was under arrest. Mr. Larimer refused to exit the residence and argued with Sergeant Mascaro about the charges. Mr. Larimer finally shut the door on Sergeant Mascaro.
Let's talk about this just for 1 second real quick here, okay? They're afraid that Larimore is going to escape out the back door and go where? From his trailer house. No offense. I lived in a trailer as a kid. I come straight from the trailer park myself, okay? Where's he going to escape to? Where's he going to go? Where's he going to go? Is he getting on a plane to Vietnam? Is he avoiding extradition? Is that what we're seeing here? No. He lives in a trailer park. He works at McDonald's. He smokes METH or does METH in the bathroom. That's the person that we're hunting down right now. That's what you're seeing on camera.
Believing Mr. Larimer would flee out the back and with no officers on scene to prevent Mr. Larimer's escape, Sergeant Mascaro forced entry into the residence.
Pretty good. Can I talk to you, please?
Yeah, we're talking right now. What's up?
Come on. All right, you're going to jail today. Come on out here.
No, I'm not.
You're going to jail.
What?
If you make me break this door down, I will.
For what, sir?
Because you interfered with me.
How did I interfere?
Come
with you?
outside. It's going to go two ways.
Okay,
You either come out, or I'm going to break the door in.
Tell me how I interfered with you. If you want me to work with you, work with me.
I hate to tell you, Copper, but there's more than two choices here, and Americans are sick of being home invaded.
What
I'm going
did
to
I
break
do?
the door down.
Let's watch it without the cops blaming. This is the raw scene right here, uninterrupted. I'm not going to interrupt this. I'm just going to shut the front door over here. You guys can just watch this and judge this for yourself.
Can I talk to you, please?
Yeah, we're talking right now. What's up?
Come on. All right, you're going to jail today. Come on out here.
No, I'm not.
You're going to jail.
For what?
If you make me break this door down, I will.
For what, sir?
Because you interfered with me.
How did I interfere?
Come
with you?
outside. It's going to go two ways.
Okay,
You either come out, or I'm going to break the door in.
Tell me how I interfered with you. If you want me to work with you, work with me. What
I'm going
did
to
I
break
do?
the door down.
What did I do?
You interfered. You gave me the wrong name, wrong date of birth.
Buck Larimore,
Come out.
12/17 of 89, sir.
Buck, I'm going to break this and come in after you. him up, throw him up. Fired, fired, fired. Fired. Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Move. What are you doing? Fired. 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 I need help. I'm down. I've been help. Those pigs in the house. Those pigs is in the house. No, I'm shot. I'm shot. Help! Help! Help!
Where you shot?
Yeah, I don't.
Where you shot?
I don't know.
Sergeant Mascaro was able to exit the residence, where he was later treated and transported by emergency medical services, ultimately being life-flighted to Casper, where he remained in the ICU for several days. Mr. Larimer was pronounced dead on scene. The incident was investigated by the Wyoming Division of Criminal Investigation and presented to a special prosecutor for review. The special prosecutor determined Sergeant Mascaro's use of force was justified. As such, Sergeant Mascaro was cleared of any criminal wrongdoing. A search warrant was later executed on the residence, where methamphetamine and evidence of distribution was located.
It's another case of cops investigating themselves and getting away with absolute murder. Absolute murder. The Fifth Amendment cop card is the only card you need in your wallet when you see a JBTP. Remember, cops are not your friend. If you're walking down the road and a cop interacts with you, the moment you see the cop, you get the yellow card in your hand. You have to have a pair of Fifth Amendment cop cards in your wallet at all times. If you carry your credit cards in your phone, it's the exact same size as your Visa, as your driver's license. The number one defense that you have against these JBTPs is your camera and the Fifth Amendment cop card. Thanks. My name is Chili DeCastro, and I am Delete Lawz.